Well, welcome back after that mammoth women's quarter-final. Tesni Evans squeezing through by the skin of her teeth. Next up, Swiss Nicholas Mueller, number 6 seed, up against Ma.ElShorbagy of Egypt, the number 4 seed. Well, these two have played a fair few times this year already. So Mueller from Switzerland lives between Zurich and Germany, in Paderborn, I believe. Currently sat at 14 in the world. That's his highest ranking to date. After a pretty good run of form. 33 years old. So he has been on tour a long time, since 2005. 12 titles in that time. And he came through against Mustafa El-Serti. Very tough battle on the backcourts yesterday in round 2. 62-minute match. And he is up against the Jackal, Ma.ElShorbagy. So Shorbagy has been as high as 3, but he's currently sat at 6 in the world. 29 years old, on tour since 2010. He's made a lot of finals, 25 finals. He's managed to convert 12 of those. 429 career matches. So very experienced, both of these players. And very experienced at playing each other as well. They've played 10 times in total, Paul. They avoided each other for a couple of years, really, 2020 and 2021, and then suddenly, bam, this year, this is their 5th meeting. Played quite recently as well at the Grasshopper Cup. And Nicholas Mueller unable to make much of a dent in that match, and that was mostly down to the quality of Ma.ElShorbagy, who also had the win before that. That was a 3-love win at the World Championships back in May. That was 3-love in round 3. A couple of wins for Mueller previous to that, also this year. So not much in it, 7-3 in total, edging in favour of Ma.ElShorbagy, but if you look at the meetings this year, it's 2 apiece.
Yeah. No, it's tight. You're absolutely right. I think the balance slightly tipped in Shorbagy's favour here. He had a more straightforward match yesterday to come through to the quarters, and it was also on this court, whereas Mueller's not had an outing on it yet. As you said, he had a brutal one yesterday against El-Serti. One thing I will say, Vanessa, is that he's looking very sharp with a new haircut. And you can really see the moustache now that he's been busily growing.
Yeah,
from
that's
November.
a very close shave he's gone for.
Well, when I was looking at him in Singapore, I was thinking, well, he's supposed to be taking part in this squash tash, and you can't really see if he's got a tash or not. So the whole hair was the same length, but he's definitely got a good lip lace going on there.
Well, a bit of work in his legs. I thought it was actually longer than that, but it was 62 minutes, not insignificant, but you know, we've seen some going, edging towards the hour-and-a-half mark on those backcourts. And just the single match, so I think he should be all right, certainly in the early stages of this match.
Yeah, plenty of those in him before it starts to break down.
Well, we always kind of know what we're going to get in terms of playing style from Nicky Mueller. He loves to open the court, very attacking, likes to play at a fast pace.
Yeah, he's a shooter, that's for sure.
He did a very good job of nullifying that when they played in Zurich. It was a frustrating match really for Mueller, obviously in front of the home crowd, high expectations, and never really got into it.
Nice drop in the back corner from Shorbagy.
Well, we're going to have a look at the pickup. Nice, well up.
Easy, yeah.
I think that's what Nicky was saying to him. You're wasting your time, mate. It was fine.
Four, three.
That's well put away by Nicholas Mueller.
He's got quick hands.
5-3.
Almost identical situation there. Ball spraying out, but again, Mueller's found an absolute
6-3.
gem into that front forehand corner. You mentioned quick hands there, Vanessa. That was right on cue, and this is an absolute
7-3.
stripe show from Nicky Mueller. Well, he's absolutely whistling his way through this first game.
Well, Shorbagy, in contrast, is having a bit of a shocker in this first game.
Didn't start particularly well against Tandon yesterday. Dropping the first game. Steadied the ship later on in that match, but this is all about Nicky Muller's quick hands and delicate touches into the front of the court.
Well, if you put the ball there, he will happily oblige and put the ball away. 7 game balls for Mueller, and this is all over.
Given up on that.
Mueller leads 1 game to love.
Well, a very quick first game. 11-3, Mueller takes it in 6 minutes. Leads by 1 game to love.
Unbelievable stuff, really, from Nicky Mueller in that first game. Well, I think the first 3 points in the match lasted longer by far than the rest of the game. Shorbagy putting too much stuff through the middle of the court onto Muller's racket, but Mueller did not miss a thing. At the end of the game there, Shorbagy looking really disinterested. He knew the game had gone. He will be using this time to refocus on game 2. Look at that there. 9 points unanswered for Mueller. It's clinical shot making.
Mueller leads 1 game to love. Low. One love. And now 1-all.
Well, it's a spectacular return of serve from Shorbagy. That's about all he's got to write home about so far in this match. Still very early days, of course. He's going to have to find a way to reel Nicky Mueller in. And the first job is keeping it off his racket. Oh, that's rather nice.
2-1.
Love that. Love the way he shapes up. Mueller on his heels. Oh, it's there again from Mueller.
And out. 2-all.
Just takes all the pace out of that ball.
I mean, he hasn't missed anything, but you can't ignore the fact that El-Shorbagy has put the ball right on his racket on quite a few occasions.
Yeah, he's not had to move anywhere. It's literally come perfectly into his striking zone.
Stroke to Shorbagy. And out. 3-2.
Well, Mueller not seeing that
4-2.
one. Ball had passed him by the time he reacted to it.
And out. 3-4.
Lovely straight drop there.
And out. 5-3.
Had to get down really low. Well, better. El-Shorbagy's just starting to find a few more targets. He was really struggling to find any straight lines in that first game, spraying the ball out.
Yeah, it's nice and flat as well, nice and low.
Such a solid part of his game normally. Oh,
Look how early Mueller takes that. The ball's barely left the floor and he's got his strings through it. It's good stuff. Need to be a little bit more patient now though. Opportunities not coming so frequently through that area. Stunning.
oh, it's lovely.
Absolutely stunning there from Nicholas Mueller.
He knew that
Can we ensure
El-Shorbagy
there's
was
no
coming,
movement
angled it
behind
into
the
the
front
nick.
wall? I don't want anybody moving behind the front wall. Thank you. 5-all.
So he's weathered this little storm nicely. Back to 5-all. Oh, it's lovely.
6-5.
Really entertaining stuff from Nicholas Mueller.
Right side.
mistake there again. Wow.
7-5.
Got to say, I've really enjoyed watching Nicholas Mueller play this last 2 events. We saw him in Singapore as well. Just looks like he's the sort of person who just loves playing squash. You know, really likes to be creative with his racket. Likes to get stuck into long rallies as well.
Yeah, he never fails to entertain.
8-5.
Again, Shorbagy just not quite looking up for this.
Big run of points for Mueller. He was, I think it was at least 5-3. Bit of a guess there on the rocket. Played that shot so well. Almost a half volley, he takes it so early.
Yeah. He's seeing it like a beach ball.
Well, that time.
Just a bit casual maybe on that one.
7-8.
He's looking very confident with his racket work, that's for sure.
Stroke to El-Shorbagy. Ball came in. You need to do more on the ball.
Yeah, Mueller just needs to make a little bit more effort to clear there. He's just a little bit casual.
8-all.
Oh,
9-8.
errors creeping in.
Not a good time for Mueller to find the 10.
Oh, I wasn't expecting an error there from El-Shorbagy.
And out. 9-all.
Well, Mueller just taking a second for a towel break. Critical stage in this match now, 9-all.
Yeah, just got it stretching away from
Yeah,
El-Shorbagy.
10-9.
Took it so early again.
quality from Mueller. Whips it straight back across his body. Shorbagy probably expecting that ball to go straight.
So game ball, Mueller. Oh, that's hit the tin. Can you believe it? El-Shorbagy hands Mueller the second game with that error. And Mueller will be absolutely delighted with this result. There's that nifty little between the legs. And after just 18 minutes, Mueller has a 2-love lead.
Amazing performance from Nicholas Mueller so far. We saw a different looking Ma.ElShorbagy step back onto the court. He looks a little bit more focused, managed to get that ball running through to the back of the court, starved the Swiss player of opportunity to volley, but Mueller stayed strong and played an unbelievable patch to bring himself back through in contention for the game. And then a couple of errors in the last 2 points there from El-Shorbagy have gifted those huge points to Nicky Mueller. He's now 2 clear. So it was all about that run of points from 3-5 down. Nicholas Mueller managed to find some glimpses of brilliance once again. He's looking pretty good here.
They will resume in 30 seconds. Mueller leads 2 games to love. Low.
I think that might have been a bit further past Mueller.
Looked like a slightly delayed reaction.
We need to see the overhead. Here we go.
He's ready.
Well, it's a very late review. I mean, the player needs to either review immediately or have a discussion. You can't have it both ways.
I think he did stick his finger up in the air straight away, Shorbagy.
Well, then the referee needs to make sure that there's no discussion, because they're not supposed to discuss the outcome before the review.
Well, Mueller's jumped on this opportunity while Shorbagy was maybe slightly distracted. Well, if you come out firing at the beginning of this game, Mueller, he's going to take some reeling in. That's not going to help Shorbagy's cause, obviously.
And out, 1-3.
Well, Mueller does not want to let Shorbagy back in the door here, that's for sure.
Yes, let 2-3.
What's the difference?
What's the difference? There was room. No, Mr. Shorbagy.
What's the difference?
Calm down.
What is the difference?
No, there was room. Calm down, please, Mr. Shorbagy.
Well, just give the right decision.
Please, no, there was room. I saw sufficient room. 2-3.
That's a lovely shot.
It is great length. Perfectly straight as well.
Space was there, but he didn't overhit it. Another error.
And out.
Looking very out of sorts, El-Shorbagy.
get from Shorbagy.
Nice.
Yeah, held it as long as he possibly could there, Shorbagy.
4-all. Five, 4.
A lovely line again. It's just
6-4.
finding a bit of range into the back. Suddenly looking a bit more interested as well.
Stroke to Mueller. Hand out 5-6.
Yeah, these are big points now for Mueller. Find a way of sticking a few more on the board. He's going to put himself within touching distance.
Oh,
my goodness.
wow, just rolls it over.
6-all.
So delicate. Just unbelievably soft hands. It's just a little roll of the wrist.
Oh, just
Hand out
clips the top of the
7-6.
tin there. Not far off. That's unbelievably good stuff from Mueller again. Shorbagy manages to read.
8-6.
Well, he keeps grabbing his glute, and he's not looking great at times moving into those front corners. I think there is definitely something going on physically with Ma.ElShorbagy. But he has got a 2-point lead in this game.
He's not running for that one.
Hand
I
out
think you're right, Vanessa.
7-8.
There's something not right.
Court service, please. Quickly.
Muller's just got to keep his wits about him.
Can we have 3 people on court, please? That'll be better. Thank you. Thank you. Door, please. Door, please.
The cleaners keep forgetting to shut the door.
And out, 7-8.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
lovely.
Beautiful volley there
8-all.
from Nicky Mueller. Again, it's all about the straightness. Glued to the side wall at the point where Shorbagy wants to hit it.
Yeah, he's very slow into that. Nice finish.
And out. 9-8. Yes, please. Sorry?
Review, please.
You're appealing?
Review, please.
You're appealing on the ball? It's a no let.
He's asking for a review.
Fine. No.
Not really sure what he was wanting to review there, 'cause he
9-8.
never asked in the first place, did he?
Well, he's decided against it, which is probably wise. But obviously the referee struggling to hear the players. Oh, he's played that little cross-court
Oh.
again.
No let.
And now we
Yeah,
will
he
see a
was-
review.
He was late reacting, I think.
Player review.
Was
Mueller
that a
on the
winner?
no-let decision.
Pick up as well.
Part to the right.
Court, service.
Well, we need to see the ball. Let's have a look. Oh, it's hard to tell from that angle. This will be a little bit better.
No let. Decision appeal. Mueller. 3 reviews remaining. Ball was far to the right, Mr. Mueller. 10-8. Game ball.
So 2 game balls for El-Shorbagy.
No let.
Oh, he ran through it, didn't he? The ball was not on his strings.
I saw enough. Yeah, please, let's try.
I'm not sure what he's arguing here. That's a clear no let.
Do you want me to
Misjudged the ball completely.
El-Shorbagy on the no-let
That was
decision.
my first instinct.
I saw it.
I will pay it next time.
Yeah, I saw a safe
I will
rule.
hit him.
All right.
I won't pay.
Let's wait for
I
the.
mean, there's no interference. And the ball's not in a good position for him to play it even. It's gone almost through his legs.
Are you seeing properly?
I mean, if he watches the replay, it's pretty clear.
No let. Decision appeal. El-Shorbagy has 1 review remaining. We saw room for a safe shot.
The standard.
We have been complimenting each other playing those balls.
But your standard is not good enough to be here.
Please.
Unfortunately.
Hand out 9-10 game ball.
Oh, it's a poor error. It was not the greatest drop from Mueller on that
No,
occasion.
Player must wait by 2 points.
Well, a bit of a head off here from El-Shorbagy. Loses those 2 game balls. Oh, can you believe it?
Hand out 11-10 game ball.
Earns himself 1 more.
Oh, it's clever. Clever finish there from Shorbagy.
Game to El-Shorbagy. 2 games work. Easy, Mr. Shorbagy. No discussion, please. That's not.
Well, as El-Shorbagy continues his rant at the referee, let's have a look at the score. 13 minutes for that 3rd game. El-Shorbagy sneaks it 12-10 and pulls 1 game back. Mueller still leading by 2 games to 1.
Well, you sense that there was a big opportunity there for Mueller to close this match out in 3. Not that it was ever easy on the scoreboard, but just a couple of times just sensed that Shorbagy was not chasing or getting in and out of the front corners very well. And sometimes that's a difficult thing to deal with as the opponent, having a bit of an inkling that your opponent's not 100%. But it was Shorbagy that managed to win those big points there towards the end, coming off with a big head fake and straight drive to close that game out and pull 1 back.
Play will resume in 60 seconds. Play will resume 30 seconds. Mueller leads 2 games to 1. El-Shorbagy to serve. Low.
Well, here we go. Mueller quite able to exploit the really struggling Ma.ElShorbagy in that third game.
Stroke to El-Shorbagy. Want to review that?
Room, looked like there was room to me.
Player review, Mueller on the stroke decision.
I mean, they'll be very soft strokes for giving them all day. It's closer to a no-let. I think he might get it for safety, but
Just let decision overruled. Mueller has 3 remains remaining. 1 love. Up. 2 love. And up. And out. 1-2.
that was from right behind his body. He managed to find a winning boast.
That's well done from Mueller.
And out 3-1.
Angle just opened up.
Well, he's definitely sensed the struggling El-Shorbagy in those front corners, firing it in from everywhere. Oh, that's lovely. Did he get that? Not going to get that one.
It's a quality rally from Nicky Mueller.
4-1.
Beautiful,
Left box.
crisp ball striking, delicate touch into the front as well. Oh,
And out.
quite able to get the second drop back there from Shorbagy.
And out. 5-2. And out. 3-5.
Yeah, Shorbagy sensed that Mueller was looking for that volley. Went super wide into the side wall.
Thank you. And out 6-3.
Well, this game racing along. 4-point lead now for Mueller.
Oh, unbelievable from Shorbagy to such a tight drop in from that position. Finds the tin in the end.
8-3. El-Shorbagy on the yes-led decision.
Oh, we've seen a couple of these today already. Does he wait a little bit too long? Hit it there. Oh, and Mueller just crosses a little bit early, maybe.
Yes-led decision appeal. El-Shorbagy has no reviews remaining. 8-3. Stroke to El-Shorbagy. And out for it.
Oh, what? I've never seen that before in my life.
I'm not even entirely sure what he did.
Unbelievable. We've got to see that again.
That was amazing.
And out 9-4.
I want to see this in slow motion.
What?
That's ridiculous.
Has that
is
shot ever been played
ridiculous.
before?
I don't think it has. Not in a quarter-final of a PSA event, that's for sure.
Unbelievable.
Going to have a good career in exhibition matches if he does ever retire.
And out 5-9.
Oh,
6-9.
oh I think
Sounded.
that was close. That might have hit the tin.
It sounded a bit down to me, that. Very tough to tell.
Oh,
Well, this is entertaining stuff,
7-9.
well,
to say the
Mueller,
very least.
just a little bit of attention to detail required for Mueller. Still got a 2-point lead, but
Yeah, he's whipped to that one across the
And
court.
out 10-7. Match ball.
3 match balls for the Swiss Rocket. And he's done it.
11-7. Match Mueller. Mueller wins the game.
It's another win over the Jackal, who was not quite 100% today, struggling with a little bit of an injury, I think. But still had to put it together, Mueller.
Yeah, he did. Very entertaining match.
So 41-minute match. Mueller takes it 3 games to 1. 11-3, 11-9, 10-12, 11-7.
Well, it really was a great performance there from Nicky Mueller. Had to keep his wits about him at various points in the match. El-Shorbagy never stopped digging deep and trying to accrue points on the scoreboard, but it was very entertaining stuff. Nicky Mueller's short game was on fire, and that is going to go down in history as one of the best shots I've ever seen, that's for sure. Fantastic stuff. Mueller through to tomorrow's semi-final.
All right, so it was a fantastic match. Congratulations on your win. So first of all, how do you feel about the match just now?
Obviously, I'm very happy that I won that match. I've been here at least 15 times in this place. I think the first time I was here was like 15 years ago, so I'm always very welcome here in this place. I like the court, I like the atmosphere, I like the food, most likely. People are very nice, so yeah, I'm very happy to be through in that match.
So you were up against Tariq Mohammed Adil Idraki. He was outside the last 2 rounds, so how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, Nadine, home crowd favorite, he's played 2 great matches. He won in 4 and in 5 against some good opponents. Hopefully he's going to give Tariq a good run around. For me, it doesn't matter who wins as long as they spend a long time on court.
All right, thank you. Congratulations on your win, and good luck for your match tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, Niklas Mueller from Switzerland.
So Nicky Mueller through. Played one of the best improvised shots I've ever seen in my life. Next up, women's quarter-final, and it's Olivia Fichter, the #1 seed, taking on Egypt's Yathreb Adel.